Good morning, 15th September 21. LNG 10. The gas is going to have a huge perpetual intrinsic value. The charter rates are going up. Electricity megawatt is going crazy. Therefore, the energy is a must for humanity, and then if we can cut emissions also. So it has a huge potential to even grow further. What is this video LNG10 about? Well, it is regarding supply and demand. So we have the crew that have, let's say, 13,000 euros wage today in a Spanish flag for a Spanish master with the 20 years in gas, and then let's say 2 years in rank, and so this is hugely supply demand situation whereby we can really look at these new LNG ships. Why not crew with the Spanish officers? There's a pool of about 20 ships that we could really negotiate, and the charter rates are about 20 years lately. Recent charter rates is 20 years length. Therefore, we could link the long-term work and employment of seniors to then 7 years we did in the second time we were involved in LNG. Now this time we are looking forward minimum for 7 years contracts, and it is a huge gap between supply and demand now. Regarding these officers, there is a pool of about 20 LNG ships. So we could really negotiate for your companies huge positive deals. Now, the advantage I mentioned also some 20 or 30 videos in Candina News. Spanish flag is very positive in order to attract these officers. It is very complicated. You know, the Spanish go to university so they can learn how to make difficult, very easy things. It's not like the Brits go to university to learn how to do complicated things easy. No, it's the opposite. So the Spanish flag is very, very, very complicated with these 5 institutions, just all of them making papers, so that in reality you would need to have a Candina group help in order to be the employer on behalf of ship owners. In this respect, we have a company in mainland Spain, in Bilbao, and also another company in Tenerife, because there is a thing called the Spanish sandwich of the jig and the VAT. Should it be the company based in Spain, because a lot of energy companies are subcontracting this for the present times, but perhaps in the future this will change and they like to have control of these ships, and therefore in order to have direct control of the ships is the most important is to have direct control of the crew. As I mentioned, this is one of the most interesting areas that the ship owners have to look at, is to have no conflicts of interest with ship managers, but to have direct control of the crew, with the crew management company united and pooling the resources and the talent. It is the most interesting thing today that we can really start to research and develop and think about this coronavirus risk assessment. What did we learn about is that we can really do things direct with ship owners. We can do this for 20 years. There is a 13,000, 14,000 euro master LNG with experience in rank now available in the market, and the ships become larger and larger and larger. The fleets are now, ship owners are larger and larger and larger. Am I right? Of course. I would think that the size of ship owners is bigger fleets. So it is very interesting to think about this twice or three times, because the labor market today, we have, say, $20,000 for a master of LNG. And if you provide the stability and long term in the Spanish flag, you don't have to go as high as that. I mentioned previous budgets to think about and to have as a benchmark in the market to compare and to think very seriously about why Spain Spanish flag, because it is going to stay perpetual intrinsic value, and the gas, it is going to be perpetual intrinsic value. Therefore, if Google puts the cables through the megabytes through a Spanish coast, then why not also the gas? Because it is perpetual intrinsic. So thank you very much indeed for your time. Looking forward to having your news. This is a great opportunity, and please think twice about contacting us, because it is going to be for the long term a competitive advantage. We have done it twice. We are ready to do it 3 times. This time we are ready to do it for longer term. Thank you very much. Take care. Bye.